What's going on, YouTube? It's James with Shimer Fantasy Battle Reports. Got another battle report for you today. It's Hogfest 2019 round number 5. Guys, what's going on? For those of you who watched my round 4, you guys heard me sound like horse shit because I was sick as a dog. Found out it was pneumonia. I went to San Francisco for the tournament out there, the team tournament, and I had a full-on pneumonia out there. And I had to come back and go straight to the ER and take care of myself. But yeah, that was a couple weeks already. It's been like, I think 2 weeks since I did the battle report. By the time I get this battle report up and running, it's about to be my birthday, so I'm an old man. Yes, I know, I am an old man. And anyways, guys, I'm gonna get you this last Hogfest game out. I got 5 San Francisco games out. My next tournament is actually in January, and that should be Masters tournament. So I did get my invitation in the email, and I will be attending Masters. I believe Masters is the top 30 in the country. Not only in the country, in like literally North America. It's North American Masters. So Canada and Mexico are also invited. Anyways, guys, let's go over this game. I'm gonna make it really quick. There's not that many pictures. It's a pretty fast game as is. But I'm also gonna try to get you guys the winners of Hogfest 2019, which is not me, because if you guys have been following these battle reports, I've lost 4 games in a row. All 4 games, though, just to be fair, I've lost with like minimal losses. I've lost with like 7, 9, 7, 5. Anyways, let's go over it. So first off, here's my army. I got King Koopa. Still not 100%, by the way, guys, so there's going to be a lot less yelling for those of you who are headphoned impaired and like, you yell too much, you're such an asshole, stop yelling, I don't watch James battle reports because he yells too much. Stop being a little bitch, first off. Second off, I won't yell much in this video. So I got King Koopa. Basically, if you don't know what he has already, I'm sorry. Got my 24 Goblins, my BGKs. Got Bazooka and Baxter in that unit. I got my Cave Trolls, 7 of them. I got my 23 Iron Orc Ed Bashers. How do I keep on saying Ed Bashers? 23 Iron Orcs with Mikinox Totem and my General Warboss Dread Iron Tooth in that unit. Got my 26 Feral Orc Ed Bashers. I got my K-Pack. I got my Spider Riders. There's little air quotes going on there. And that's about it. Here's a picture of my opponent's list. Let me see if I got it here. He has several characters. He has one that's a Wizard of Cosmo on a dragon, which is pretty interesting. His general is a High Prince. He has the Spear of the Blazing Dawn. He has Essence of Mithril. I don't even see a word save on him, though. He also has a BSB on a Lion Chariot. The Lion Chariot is pretty nasty. He has good armor save. I think he does have the Flame Ward on it as well. So basically, this guy's gonna get into whatever combat he wants to against me, because it's really hard for me to knock him down without bolt throwers or anything like that to kill him. I got he has 20 spears with full command, 20 spears without any command, another 20 spears without any command, 5 Elaine Reavers, 5 Elaine Reavers, 22 Lion Guard with the Ether icon, 21 Sword Bastards with Banner of Speed, and 2 Repeater bolt throwers. That is his army. Now we are playing, I want to say this is classic battle line, and I want to say it could be flag scenario. If it's not flag scenario, it's breakthrough. So I don't really remember. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't remember. But there's no icons. There's no nothing marking anything. Might be hold the center. It is hold the center. There's literally a dot right in the center. Alright, so it's hold the center. Basically, this is how he deploys. I pick sides. Did I pick sides? No, he picked sides, so I dropped everything to go first. He counter-deployed like so. I'm going to go ahead and scout my spiders, which I do. And part of my thought process here is, A, put the damn trolls in the water so they can march with impunity. Put my Black Orcs in the center to hold the center, obviously, for obvious reasons. And then Koopa and the BGKs are going to try to go up the flank. the savages are going to go try to help them. So basically, anybody coming at them is going to be really stopped by some savage orcs. And that's basically it. I don't know why I put my goblins with the bows where I did. I think I could have moved. Oh, there's an impassable in my way. I see. There's an impassable on my side. That's blocking line of sight. Anyways, that's how I deployed. For my opponent, I did scout. I did vanguard. I put the spiders on the left side. He has this dragon hiding behind the building, which is just basically so he can stop from getting like magic missile turn 1 or shot turn 1. Which is fine. I moved the K-Pack up on the hill, basically, to kind of give board control presence on the left side. If he wants to move his dragon out, he's going to have to be afraid of getting rammed by the K-Pack. Yeah, that's how it looks, more or less. I don't know what magic spells I took. You'll see them in a bit. Anyways, I know I did take... I think I just took all the little magic missile stuff, like Scorching Salvo, Enveloping Embers, Pyroflow, and Fireball, because I was just like, that's a lot of bodies. I don't really care about the dragon too much, but we'll see how it goes. First magic phase, I got a 5 on the flux. Go ahead and I do a Scorching Salvo. Get it off, only kill off 1 Elaine Reaver, 2 Spearmen, and 1 Lion Guard. Alright, the good news is, Lion Guard, I did get a good bit of advice from Andrew Hetz before this game, which was when I fought Andrew Hetz in the first game, which was the Lion Guard get -1 against magic missiles and their armor saves. So I was like, please, thank you. Oh my god. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a fireball, and I think I just start focusing on the fucking Lion Guard. I'm like, fuck these fucks. Kill off 2 more of them. Over here shooting, I'm gonna go shoot the BGKs into his Elaine Reavers on this side, and I wipe them out, hoping for a panic check. No panic check happens though. It's gonna start off turn 1, Highborn Elves. Highborn Elves turn 1, and by the way, my opponent is Mark Detler. For those of you who don't know, I didn't get a picture of him, but Mark Detler is my opponent this game. So turn 1, Highborn Elves. He just basically kind of stays in his line formation. He's afraid. He's being very defensive. Because I'm so spread out around him, I guess. But basically, he doesn't really move too much. He's using the building to protect his flank. The dragon is coming around the left side, like you can see right here. He is getting a little froggy for the K-Pack, but he does have a trick up his sleeve. Magic, he gets 8 on the flux, goes ahead and he does a Unity of Divergence on my Black Orcs. Only kills off 4 of my Black Orcs. He's going to shoot both bolt throwers into Koopa, and he ends up doing 3 wounds onto Koopa. Over here, these Elaine Reaver shooting into my K-Pack only does 1 wound, and that's about it. It's going to start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 2, and on a 3, 2, 1, WOG! I'm going to go ahead and WOG. I'm going to charge my fucking K-Pack into his dragon, and he's like, stand and shoot, breath attack. Boom! And he fucking rocks one of them. Holy shit. He's trying to cause a panic. They don't panic. The general's right next to the trolls. So they don't panic, but it's not going to be as much impact hits as I need it to be. And boom, I'm going to get in like so. Alright. Now, I move the Spider Riders in front of his spear block, right? I move the trolls up, more or less. And what I'm hoping is he either kills my K-Pack outright or I kill him outright. So the trolls still have a front on the dragon. But my Black Orcs are definitely claiming the objective right now. They move like so. His dragon to the Black Orcs is pretty far. I don't think it's gonna. It's pretty damn far. And I'm also defending a wall that's right there. So if his Lion Guard want to come at the Black Orcs, please come at the Black Orcs. Savages move up enough, and then the Koopa actually runs around the flank of his spear block. So the WOG gave me those extra inches to get to the flank there, so he can't really charge me. And I'm in a good position to fight him. I'm just going to try to shoot with my BGKs into his spear block. The thing is, my wizard really can't get close enough, and he can't get around out these guys. So it's kind of an annoying spot for the BGKs. I really can't shoot who I want to shoot, or magic who I want to magic. They're a little too far. The green guard is in a good spot to shoot right now, for now. And magic, go ahead and do it. Enveloping Embers, because you don't need a line of sight with Enveloping Embers. You just need a front arc. And go ahead and get it off. And holy shit, this was my to damage roll on the Lion Guard. I got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20 fucking wounds 20 fucking 4-ups. Holy shit. He ends up saving a bunch, but still, that's 20. I did 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 wounds total. Holy fuck. That neuters the fucking Lion Guard. Go ahead and do a fireball into them, end up killing 2 more. And that's about it. He stops the 2d6 fireball and the Scorching Salvo. I'm going to go ahead and shoot with the BGKs into them, into the spear unit, and only kill off 1 of them. And then Koopa ends up just shooting into one of these guys. I think I did my breath attack and only killed off 1 of these guys. Impact here, I get a fucking 2 and a 1 on my impact hits. I swear to God, I got a 2 and a 1. But I go to wound and end up doing 4 wounds. So even though I did 4 wounds, he made 3 armor saves. I only did 1 wound. He goes back. He doesn't kill them all. He ends up doing only like 2 wounds back. But now he has a I did a charge and 1 wound. He did 2 wounds and wait. He must have done 1 more. He must have done 3. But I lose combat. I fucking run. He chases. He didn't even kill me. He chases, and he ends up chasing me down. But now he has the I want to say it's a flank into my trolls or a flank into my green guard, and it's gonna start off his turn. Turn 2. Highborn Elves. Highborn Elves turn 2. He's gonna charge here into the Spider Riders, get him out of the way. He does a triple charge here. He does both spear blocks and his lion chariot into my savage orcs. It's pretty far charges. He needs like an 11 on one and a 10 on the other, and the chariot only needs like an 8. This guy, he surprised me. He didn't go for the flank of my trolls. I thought he would go for the flank of the trolls. He was afraid of being steadfast for a while there, and then I just turned and I end up eventually killing him, which is possible. But he charges into the flank of my green guard. I passed the terror check, all right, and I think that's what it was. I think I might have been just outside of 12. So he was like, how far are you? How far are you? And then I was like, shit. But I pass it anyways, and instead of fleeing, I could have fled. But I'm afraid of him going into the flank of the trolls. So I'm like, you know what? If he already charged these, I'll let him charge them. I'm going to be steadfast with those damn goblins for a while. We'll see how that goes. So he gets into the flank here. And he gets into the Spider Riders up there, of course. Over on the right side, though, he only makes it with 1 spear unit and his BSB. So I have a good chance that that might go in my favor. And basically that's how it looks. His Lion Guard are still in the center for some reason. His Sword Master's turned to face Koopa, which actually at this point Koopa's kind of beat up and he could just eventually kill me with the Sword Bastards. Magic, he got a 5 on the Flux, goes ahead, he does Unity of Divergence on my BGKs, which this sucks. This really, really does suck. He's going to end up killing off like 3, 5, 8 of my guys. He ends up doing Favor of Miladies up here, and let's go into shooting. Shooting both the bolters, shooting to Koopa. End up doing a couple more wounds. Koopa only has 3 wounds left, which really doesn't put Koopa in a good spot, which kind of sucks, but we'll see how that goes. Over here, he ends up killing off 9 of my goblins. They are steadfast, and they fail. So they roll a fucking 10. They're going to run. They run away like so. He chases, though, because he wants to get rid of my scoring units, and I get away by a couple inches. Up here, he does kill the Spider Riders. And then over here, holy shit, I'm like, you probably have a champ, right? He goes, no, that unit of spearmen doesn't have any command. I'm like, holy shit, my champ challenges, and his fucking lion chariot has to accept, and I accept this beautiful, beautiful death. He only ends up doing 4 wounds to my guy, but that's all he needed. He ends up over here killing off only a couple of my savages. He ends up killing off, let's see. Looks like he only kills off like a handful of them. Doesn't even matter. I attack with everything I possibly can back into these bastards. Hitting them on 3s with battle focus. Wounding them on 2s. I wipe out the fucking unit. I think I left like 2 guys left. Holy shit. My savage just rocked them. Without the magic support, that unit really didn't have a chance against the savages. I knew that. But I think if the Lion Chariot would have got into my savages, it would have hurt a lot more because he would have done wounds with the impact hits, killed me more with his other guys, and he's swinging first. So I think overall the lack of champ and lack of magic hurt that unit. They're going to fucking run. I chase down the BSB. I kill the fucking BSB, and it's going to start off Orcs and Goblins turn 3. And like I said, this is a really fast game. A really, really fast game. Alright, so my savages charge his spearmen. He holds. My spider charges his spearman, and he's like, shit. He flees. My Black Orcs charge into them, hoping to just push everything off the table and cause a major panic, right? He runs, and nobody really fucking panics, which is fine. My Koopa redirects into his spears that were running, and they're just going to turn and run away to the left. And my Savages try a long charge into the Sword Bastards, and basically what ends up happening is my Black Orcs redirect into his Lion Guard. I get in. Savages fail their charge. Koopa catches just a small unit of 3 guys running away, and basically leaves it like that. My BGKs pop their fucking Relentless Banner, come all the way up here, and I'm just going to blast the shit out of his Sword Bastards before they fight Koopa. And my Trolls are just going to hold this side. Magic, go ahead and I do an Enveloping Embers. It goes off. He tries to stop it, but it goes off. Ends up burning the living fuck out of his fucking Sword Bastards. 16 wounds. I am not shitting you. 16 wounds. 16 into his Sword Bastards. The fucking BGKs shoot him, and they end up killing him off, finishing off the unit. His Spearmen are running. His fucking Lion Guard are going to start this fight right here. His General challenges. My Champ accepts. He fucks up my Champ, kills him to the point. And my guys just go and rip apart. I am not shitting you. He does 4 wounds to me. I wipe out the unit. Holy fuck. Basically now his General runs, I chase his General, and I catch his General. So now he has no General, no BSB, he has a Spearman unit running, he still has a Dragon, but we end up just calling the game there. It's a 20-0 for me. Holy shit, was it a 20-0 for me. And I think it was Spoils of War because I actually took the token with me. Holy shit, it was a big Orc and Goblin massacre. The fucking Baxter easily got the MVP. Baxter fucked up his Sword Masters, his Lion Guard. He neutered everything. Baxter neutered everything. He took 899 points that game. Alright, speaking of which, let's go over how my army list did really quick. In last place, ended up going to the Cave Trolls with 1,110 points. Now, for the record, all these points are pretty skewed. Because I did really shitty all 4 out of 5 games. So because of that, there's some lower scores on some that shouldn't be there. But the Cave Trolls did take last place. 7th place went to the Foot Clan, who only took 1,160 points. 6th place went to the K-Pack for 1,393. They could have been MVP that game, but they just flubbed. 5th place went to the Green Guard, which is actually a big shocker, taking 5th place. 1,800 points. They were just in the right place and the right time for a lot of those games. 4th place ended up going to the BGKs for 1,800 points, almost 1,900 points. That's pretty insane. But Baxter taking up 3rd place, 1,946 points. 2nd place went to the big fat fuck himself, King Koopa. Most of his points were earned on the Jeremy Gottschalk game. And then he really didn't do shit this game. And then 1st place goes to Dread's Iron Legion. Dread's Iron Legion has been consistently #1 every game. My current list, I don't have them. But looking at this, I maybe should try to find the points to put them back in. They are a lot of points, but they're always pulling in 1st place in points. So it's pretty interesting. It's kind of tough. That's kind of a tough one. But my current list doesn't have it. We'll see how my current list does on the next battle reports when I have fucking pneumonia during all 5 of my games. And that was just goddamn horseshit. But let's go over the overall winners. I didn't win shit. I ended up bouncing back to 11th place, which isn't horrible. Right under the top 10. So first off, this is the guy who took the... Whoops, there's a cop outside. Took last place. This is Trevor. And Trevor took basically a barbecue set home. Best sportsman went to Mr. Brandon Phelps. And my brother said it the whole time. Every time he sees Brandon, he goes, Brandon ends up always winning best sports, even though... He's like, my brother even votes for Brandon, even though he doesn't play him, because that's how good of a sport Brandon is. Best evil army? Or what is it? Oh, it's best painted. Best painted went to Jake motherfucking Murphy. For those of you who have never seen Jake motherfucking Murphy, that's exactly how he looks with his hat on. Now, best evil went to Jeremy Schweitzer. There's a shy ambulance. Best neutral went to Mark Charlone. Or is this best good? I think this is best good. Went to Mark Charlone. If you guys don't know who Mark Charlone, this is Green Dragon Gaming right here. And then best neutral went to my boy, Mr. PK. Mr. PK is one of the top players in the U.S. Phil the Tree Master Carl. Second place ended up going to Justin Berge, and that is something very rare to say. That is something very rare that I ever say, because usually Justin Berge takes first place, right? But with a big upset, with a big win, with the fucking, he was smoking everybody all 5 games, Mr. Dave Faut took first place. I am actually really impressed and really proud of Mr. Dave Faut for taking first place, and he'll probably be at Masters for this win. So that's pretty cool. I'll probably see him out there. Anyways, guys, that's all I really have. I told you it's a short video. It's a very short video for one of my Game 5 videos. Like I said, I'm still recovering from the pneumonia. My throat's not 100%, and I'm starting to feel a bit better. It's been about 2 weeks of pneumonia, so that's just, it's been a rough 2 weeks. Funny thing is, Jeff right here, after this game, next time I saw him was in San Francisco, and he was like, "Get the fuck away from me! I am not getting sick." But I was just out of it. I was totally out of it, and I was surprised that I even got the 5 games in. I was really surprised I got the 5 games in, and it really did take a toll. Anyways. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed that battle report. I enjoyed making it. I'm going to try to post it as soon as I can, but it doesn't look good today, so it doesn't matter. You guys will probably see it tomorrow, which would be today technically by the time you see it. So yeah, anyways guys, hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys do enjoy my videos, you can always hit like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you would like to show further support, you could always go to my Patreon. I leave the link down below. I have mentioned it a couple times, and I'll mention it again. I'm going to go ahead and start up a small t-shirt business. I got a couple designs up and ready. I'm going to post a couple of them here, but I'm going to be posting. I have to do a couple things before I get it fully up and running, but the designs are ready to go. For those of you who don't know, I like to do a lot of art myself, so they're all original designs by me. And yeah, anyways, that's all I really got. Patreon, plug my shirt. MVP was Baxter. Tournament MVP is obviously my Iron Orcs. And yeah, until next time guys, take care and peace.